grab the popcorn, grab everything. Y'all, I wanted to film so bad. I'm filming on my front-facing camera. I have no mic. I have nothing. I'm just like, we're gonna talk today because y'all need to get delusional ASAP. My name is SAJENICOLE and welcome to my channel. Those of you who are new here, I am a full-time model, actress, and entrepreneur now living in Los Angeles. I was back and forth for a long time and now I'm finally here. That's why my apartment is nicely decorated with boxes and bags and gallons, and I just felt inspired today and I had to come in here and talk to you. I think it's really important when you have that feeling and you know you're in high vibe, it's like, I gotta give this to somebody. So I'm hoping that my energy can transform from this video onto you to help you achieve the life of your dreams. So when I say delusion, what I'm talking about is the art of living in delusion, the art of living in a healthy balance between what you have right now and where you want to be. So some people will call it living in the end, some people call it living as if, and then the people that are extreme realists will call it completely delusional. All of it is okay. So first thing I want to tell you guys is honor that inner feeling. You have an inner feeling of what you're supposed to be doing and where you're supposed to be going. Sometimes it makes sense, sometimes it does not make sense. Sometimes you have the resources, sometimes you don't have the resources. But you do what you have to do, right? So first thing I would say is to honor and pay attention to that inner feeling and that inner guide, because it's there for a reason. If you want to connect with your higher self more, I do have a higher self meditation that you guys can click below to get access to. It is extremely transformative, and I've connected and done it so well that I decided to create my own for those who people just love my voice. So for people who want to hear it in my tone and want to feel my energy when they're doing this meditation, you can click on the link below and have access to it. Another thing that I want you to realize, and I learned this in the 7th grade, but it didn't really click, and follow me, right? None of this is real. 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 None of it. We are all energy. In 7th grade, he taught me, Mr. C, hi Mr. C, if you're watching this, probably not, but if y'all know Mr. C that used to teach at Rikers Middle School, hi. Mr. C taught me that everything is energy. If you take a look at an atom, we're all made out of atoms, right? And inside of the atom, at its core, it's all energy. We're made up of 99.99999%, I'll put the stats here somewhere, of energy. So what that means is the air is all atoms, but it's just loose. It's loose atoms. Our bodies, or the description that he gave was the desk, it's just more dense, right? So we, through thought, are able to create things because it's all energy. If we, through thought, are able to send out energy, which is called the law of perpetual transmutation, why are we not creating the life that we want? Why are we only paying attention to the 3D that's in front of us right now? You have to understand, whatever you have in your life right now is based on past thinking and past programming. So if you are not in the job of your dreams, if you are not in the relationship of your dreams, if you're not reaching your goals, it's based off of your past programming and different things that you used to think about and the things that you used to do. You applied for that job 6 months ago. You decided to get with this guy a year ago. You decided to not launch your business 6 weeks ago. So all of the things that you see right here, right now, are based off of your past decisions. So based on the law of perpetual transmutation, any type of energy that you put out will move into form. Why are you not creating the life of your dreams? So the way that you do that is only focus on what you want. I'm gonna say that again. Only focus on what you want and the life that you want. And our thought waves can slowly move things into reality. That's what we should be focusing on. This right here, someone had to think about this. Someone had to think about this shirt. Someone had to think about this. So all of the things that are here right now, someone had to think of and it had to come into form. So you, with your beautiful delusional self, can now think about what you want and create that and put that into reality as well. Once I understood that, everything made sense. This gets really deep and really esoteric, and it's like science and magic and spirituality all mixed together. They said science is just magic. Science is just magic that we understand. Science is just spirituality that we understand, right? So it's a nice blend of things. So I'm hoping that all of this makes sense, because once it clicks, honey, next level things happen, okay? Last thing that I want to touch on is putting things into action. We as humans are not in a position where we can move off of thought alone. So it's not just about being delusional and being extremely focused on your goals to the point where it may not even make sense to anybody. You have to also put things into action. So sometimes with me, I'll be honest, I have moments where I'm just so in thought that I don't do as much acting because I get really deep in thought. I could literally be journaling and meditating all day. But I know that we are not in the position where we can move off of thought alone. When I talk about the law of perpetual transmutation, those things slowly move into form, but you acting with it, honey, it takes things to the next level. So what in your life that you've been thinking about, that you've been wanting, that you haven't put action behind? Whatever that is, I want you to put action behind it today. Action could be small or action could be big. Action could be journaling about it, doing research on it, emailing one person about it, maybe booking an appointment about it, maybe going to test that car. If you want it, baby girl, it's already yours. That's the only reason why you want it. I never have any dreams of starting a landscaping company. I never have any dreams of building cars. I don't have any dreams about starting a laptop company or software. The reason why is because that's not my dream. But there's someone up at night just thinking about different fonts, different colors, different laptop styles, different presentations. That's their dream. So whatever your dream is, don't let anybody talk you out of it. It's yours for a reason. So I want you guys to dream big, be bold, be extremely delusional that your dream can actually come to fruition, because it can. Your dreams and your thoughts and your desires are just a preview. It's given to you for a reason. And you guys are getting all of my juicy booking energy right now. Like, I just left the agency, shot my digitals, got an email for a new collab, got an email for a new client that I've been wanting to work with. You're getting all of my manifesting energy right now, and I need you to take action. When I say be delusional, know that it's yours. There's no point of being realistic. Will Smith has a very good video about that. I'm gonna clip in, and he's like, what's the point of being realistic?
Being realistic is the most commonly traveled road to mediocrity. Why would you be realistic? What's the point of being realistic?
Just put up a barrier.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. It's done. It's already done. The second I decide it's done, it's already done. Now we just gotta wait for y'all to see.
There's no point of being realistic. Be delusional AF. Like, y'all, some of the dreams and some of the things that I have on my vision board and the things that I want to accomplish are so dope, and it's a little disrespectful. But it's not, because I'm a child of God. My daddy has everything. My dad runs the world. My dad has the biggest houses, has the most money, has the most abundance, and I'm his child. So why can't I have what I want? Why can't you have what you want? Right? Think about that. Whatever you believe in, there's a higher source that has access to everything that you can tap into whenever you want. You just have to align with it. Another thing that I've realized in my path of delusion, and maybe it might be the same for you, maybe not, we are who our ancestors worked really hard for. Y'all, this is the best time to create the life of your dreams. When I think about my mom's struggles and what she had to do to get here, being an immigrant, having to learn a different language, bring your kids off to a school where you don't know anybody, hope that they're doing okay, hope that they have the best influences, working your way up in a corporate America that you don't even know anything about America. Like, it's a lot. This is the best time to be alive and create an amazing story for your family and for your legacy, because they did it with nothing. And we have all these resources, we have all this information, and you're not doing anything. It's kind of a slap in the face, right? So you owe it to your future generations and your future family to be extremely delusional and extremely bold. And then that's gonna set the bar for them. Like, when I pass away, knock on wood, that's gonna be a long time. I would want my grandkids or my children to be able to watch this and be like, that was my grandma. You're not just being bold for you. You're being bold for the collective. You're being bold and delusional for your family. You're being bold and delusional out of respect for your ancestors and the people that fought for you to be here. I'm Haitian, right? So imagine being so delusional that you said, we're going to kill our slave masters, we're going to take back our country, and our kids will never be slaves again. That's my history. That is so delusional. They had every right, of course, but for you to have been taken from one country to the next, you don't know anybody, you don't know the land, you don't know what's going on. All you know is that you're in shackles every day. And then you're delusional enough to be like, yo, I'm done with this. All y'all gotta go. And then for me, I don't want to start a YouTube channel. For me, I don't want to post on Instagram. I don't want to go after my dreams. I don't want to go, what? We're not doing that. You know, whether you're an immigrant or not, whether you're American or white American or Hispanic or whatever it is, your family fought for you to be here. Your family fought for you to be great and be happy and successful and healthy. And we owe it to them. We owe it to them. That's the best way of saying thank you. We don't even have to say it. Like, them seeing our lives is kind of enough. And I'm really excited to create some magic. You guys are gonna witness a lot of magic. So get ready for the ride. Baby girl, I don't know if this is a long video, if it's a short video, we're gonna see when I'm done editing it, but I just wanna give you this energy. I want you to dream big. I want you to make this life count. I don't know how many lives we get. I don't remember my past lives. I don't know any of that stuff. I just know that we have this one, and you wanna make it count. You wanna wake up in the morning and be like, yo, I get to do this. I get to inspire people. I get to model. I get to meet amazing people. I get to act and turn into different characters and bring those to life. I get to do these things. These are all a privilege. I don't take any of this for granted. So whatever it is that's your passion and your desire, don't take it for granted. Literally, the world is waiting for you to come out and do it. The world is waiting for you. If you guys are interested, I do have some courses that's going to be launching soon about mindset, about positivity, about finance, about love, relationships, all of the different things that I've learned in my journey that I want to share with you guys. I'm going to be sharing a lot on this channel, but there's going to be some work that's going to be in depth and that's going to be very, very hands-on that you're going to need to be in a closed setting for. So until next time, my loves, go and be great, and I'll see you at the top.